Steve Ray here. We're on Monaco Beach. This is where St. Thomas the Apostle arrived in India 2,000 years ago. The one who put his hand in Jesus' side and his finger in Jesus' hand. The ocean is right out this way. He would have come out through that this canal here, this river, and he landed right here, and that's where he began to preach the gospel here in India. They still have churches about him here. In fact, here's a church of St. Thomas. They have relics of him here, and they've remembered his presence and his arrival here for 2,000 years. Look at this, John chapter 20, where Jesus entered the upper room, and Jesus said, "Do not be doubting, Thomas, but believe. Put your hand in my side and your finger in my hand." And Thomas said, "My Lord and my God." And there's a picture we'll see soon of Thomas arriving in India. This is the arrival point of St. Thomas in India, but he started out in Galilee, so they recognize that. Here is St. Thomas standing on the Sea of Galilee, hearing God's call, leaving the Red Sea, going across the Sea of Arabia, the Arabian Sea, and arriving here in India. This is the area that we've been exploring today, and coming right to this point where he came through this canal and landed at this point where we are standing now in India. Thomas would have come in right from there, all the way from the Red Sea, across the Indian Ocean. Inside the church, which is very nice, we came to the place where the relics are kept, and here is a relic of St. Thomas from 2,000 years ago. We got to look at it right up close. It was one of his bones. And other relics as well, including one of Mother Teresa of Calcutta, and we're going to see her soon, canonization in Rome, and also Saint Alfonso.
Just after I'm done, show you what it's.
No,
It was like it would be our equivalent of an angel. Certificates and had little activities for that. So that was one event. Another event was All Saints Eve instead of Halloween. So this is October 31st. And we're on All Saints Day.
We've now arrived north in Palaur, which is the place where St. Thomas came by boat and where he did a miracle which caused the Indian people to want to be baptized. And we came here to see the very place where he baptized them and established a cross. See, the sign here says he established a cross here. Statues and recognition of St. Thomas is ubiquitous here, which really gives credence to the tradition that he came to this area of Kerala to establish the church. And this shows a map where we've been driving up north to this area. Now what he did is the Brahmin were throwing water up to the sun god, but the water kept coming down. It was a sacrifice. But Thomas says, why does the god reject your water. So he threw it up in the air and the water stayed there, and I'm drinking some of the water from this pool. And that miracle caused the people, the Brahmin, the religious class, to want to be baptized. And here's the very pool where he did it. Used to be part of a canal, and it shows Thomas, a statue, baptizing the Brahmin there. And then we went over, there's always elephants around here. There's Mary with 2 elephants acknowledging her, and Janet came over to stand there as well by the elephants. I'm still a Boy Scout and naturalist at heart and can't resist pictures like this. Then we see an image of the boat, a representation of the boat that brought him here, and this huge statue of St. Thomas with me, very small in the corner. This gives you a few ideas of what we saw on this day, and we're really grateful to Linda and her son Kenneth who took us on this tour, and they were very gracious to us and showed us everything. She's from India and a Catholic who works at the Divine Retreat Center, and Kenneth told us lots of great stories along the way. What a nice boy. And then we arrived at our hotel, the Flora Airport Hotel, which is very close to the airport. Very nice hotel. Good food, clean, comfortable rooms, and a lot of great meals that we had here. And then we went off to Mass the next day. And here is our discoveries as we went to Mass and had a great time with the Christians there. Well, okay, we're now in a rickshaw. There's Janet, the rickshaw. We figure he's a Christian because he's got that picture of the Holy Family. And we're on our way to Mass. This is how you go to Mass in India. We're just near the airport in Cochin, India. And we got this rickshaw driver. A little 3-wheel taxi.
ദൈവവിചാരമുള്ള ദരിദ്രനെ കൊണ്ടുവരിക. ഞാൻ കാത്തിരിക്കാം. അവൻ പോയി വന്നിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു, പിതാവേ, നമ്മുടെ ജനത്തിൽ ഒരാളെ ആരോ കഴുത്തിനരിച്ചു കൊന്നു.
സമാധാനം
Since we rode the rickshaw to Mass, we decided we'd walk back. So here's just a few views of our walk back. It was only about a mile. And then we went back to our hotel and had a couple days here to recuperate from all the adventures and to catch up on a lot of things and catch our flight home. So I hope you enjoyed this little documentary.